Because of certain indiscreet remarks by Don Imus and Howard Stern, WNBC Radio apologizes to the following: the National Organization for Women, the New York chapter of Hadassah, Governor Cuomo, the New York Jets, the United States Congress, both houses, Nassau Community College, the Gay Men's Choir, Sons of Italy, Rabbi Arthur Selkowitz, my wife,
66 WNBC. If we weren't so bad, we wouldn't be so good.
Queen Elizabeth, Mayor Koch.
Hi, New York. You know, before I was a comedian, I was a guitar player. And I wanted to be the best, but I wasn't. Just like a lot of radio stations try to be K-Rock, and they're not, because K-Rock is the best. It's the best classic rock and roll you're going to find, and they have it all day. And they have Howard Stern in the morning. And we don't mean to laugh in the face of the other radio stations. But you're just not K-Rock! Turn to K-Rock 92.3 FM! Ow!
Worn out from your long commute to your dead-end job? Then why not relax with the great taste of Paul Buck's coffee? Perfect for the Jedi cat lady on the go who just wants to unwind after a long day of saving the galaxy. Or staring off into space. Enjoy the delicious taste of Paul Buck's coffee. Now at both light and dark side roast. Delicious Paul Buck's coffee. Now available at Costco. Worn out from giving your most absolute minimal effort pretending to train to be a Jedi? Then it's time to unwind with delicious tasting Paul Buck's coffee. It's got that perfect blend, whether you're half-assing it lightsaber training or using the Force to grab another cup. Dear God, even their training involves drinking coffee. Who are they going to fight, Lord Starbuck? Enjoy the great taste of Paul Buck's coffee. Now available at Smith's, Costco, and other fine stores. If this is the best you can do, maybe the Empire should take over. Things would be a lot better.
At the bottom. That's what we're here for, guys, to win. That was no goal, They was in the crease.
Yo, check it out. Everybody's smoking that original Black Shaggy OG strain. They're getting nice and high. You know that, right? Black Shaggy gonna make some killer bank on this.
All our classmates are idiots or sheep, so let's assume they're high.
Fuck you, bitch. Of course they're high. You're high too. That's why you're in the garbage can looking for french fries. Dumb bitch.
Now, have you seen Daphne?
Oh, you finally come around to talk about that three-way. Black Shaggy like where this is going.
It took a while, but we're finally through the worst of it.
Every time you around, the po-po roll up on Black Shaggy. Dumb bitch.
It's the Muppet Show with a very special guest star, Mr. Jack Black, Lizzo, Tim Meadows, Jen Cobb. Really? Who the f*** is Jen Kober? Okay. Christopher Lloyd, and Emmy Sedaris. Yay! And don't miss a special appearance next week by Jay and Silent Bob. Because why the f*** not at this point?
How is my mom's disappearance related to your grandma?
Your mom's left because she hated your fat dumbass, bitch. These dumbass writers gotta make everybody connected to everybody else. Don't know nothing about characterization, know-how. That's right.
Your mom's a high school principal married to a guidance counselor.
At least my parents are still married, bitch. Your pops is married to some dumbass waitress almost as dumb as you.
Ah! What the hell? Wait, I found a bag of salad.
What the fuck you doing?
Ah!
Good, something funny actually happened in this goddamn episode. About time, bitch.
We could take Daphne's mom's cop car to Spooner's to get food there. Unfortunately, I don't drive.
Your fat dumbass just wants an excuse to eat out the damn garbage again. You sick girl, you need some help. It ain't the kind of help that Black Shaggy can give you. That's right.
Oh, yuck.
Hey, we all know your fat dumbass eat out the garbage. I'm just the one saying it.
Me?
That's right.
No sexy. Huh? No sexy. No sexy.
Norville, guess what Daphne gave me?
Black Shaggy, no. Your fat, dumb, bitch-ass star without him.
We kissed, but it's not a big deal.
Your fat, dumb, bitch-ass was supposed to wait until Black Shaggy got there. Black Shaggy was going to be the meat in that sandwich.
Guess what? The last place her cell phone pinged was Fred's house.
That motherfucker got a tiny dick. Black Shaggy, no. Black Shaggy watches the news.
In this day and age, you can't speculate about someone's sexuality.
When did this become about Tiny Dick Fred? Black Shaggy gonna call him TD from now on. TD, Tiny Dick. Not touchdown, Tiny Dick. That's right. Black Shaggy still got the equipment you need. We both know this is the only way your fat, dumb bitch ass is gonna get some. When you ready, you come see Black Shaggy. That's right. Dumb bitch.
Unknown caller. Spooky. Hello? Velma Dinkley speaking.
Hello, Velma. You like solving yourself a mystery?
Yeah, but I'm actually much more three-dimensional than that. Who is this?
This here Black Shaggy. You made the one black guy a drug dealer and a stoner. You gonna die, bitch.
Jinkies.
Let's assume they're high.
Oh, you gonna have some snarky comment, aren't you?
Yeah, it's code for adults who still watch cartoons.
Black Shaggy gonna kill your bitch ass.
Norval? What are you doing here?
Black Shaggy need a minute to prepare for this. I got to know what I'm getting into. So do you like the back door or not? Black Shaggy don't want to read this in the newspaper. You dig? Inquiring minds want to know.
We have a student newspaper?
Bitch is dumb.
Hey! Who just threw a rock through my window?
Geo from the Crystal Mines. You should know that because your dumb bitch ass was born there.
The Crystal Mines? That old tourist attraction that's now a seagull toilet full of condoms?
Bitch is crass. That's right. Velma, your fat dumbass is supposed to find out if Daphne likes to go to Browntown or not.
I'm trying. This is the first chance I've had to focus. Thank God hot girls would rather be murdered than enter the band room.
I knew you was in the role playing, but now you got me in this stupid ass outfit. About time you admit to yourself you like the vag. Dumb bitch.
Norville, I didn't come out. I told you, I like Daphne, but also find Fred attractive.
You know Fred got a tiny dick.
But Daphne, our personalities just click. I can't explain it.
Black Shaggy can explain it. You want them titties just as much as Black Shaggy do. You can't say I blame you. Black Shaggy like them titties too. Daphne got herself some nice titties. That's right.
This is exactly the problem with this list. Men make everything about them and what they want.
That's right, and Black Shaggy want to perform some butt sex on Daphne.
Our whole lives, girls are told by guys there's a right way to be hot.
Yeah, it's giving up the back door. That'll make your ass a lot hotter, bitch.
But now because of this list, I have to validate everything I hate about men's ideas of beauty norms.
Bitch, just be glad someone interested in you. Your fat dumbass ain't gonna get none anyhow. That's right, Black Shaggy went there. That's right.
All right, let's get out of here.
Your fat dumbass still eating out the damn garbage, girl. Don't you want to go Subway or something?
There's no time.
Someone got to say, you got a problem, girl. Your fat dumbass keep eating out the garbage. That and Daphne going to Butttown, not you.
Wow, Norville.
Oh, God, what are we gonna do? I can't go back to jail.
Velma, how is it that Fred went to Butttown more than you while he was in jail? Answer that for me, you fat dumb bitch.
And you do it for me.
Black Shaggy say, fuck you.
I'm out past curfew. What are you gonna do about that?
Velma, you let the police run your fat dumbass over. You dumb bitch. That's right. That's right. Oh, I forgot to play the theme music. Hold on. It's not a weekday show. Hey, everybody. How much of the morning to be? NBC, WNBC, how much of the morning? NBC. WNBC, Black Bean Falls. How about that? How much in the morning? Super City, Los Salzburg, do something. WFAN. WFAN, how much in the morning? How you doing, everybody? How's everybody? How much in the morning? WNBC. How y'all doing? Oh boy. How is everybody doing out there? Sorry for the late start. I was tied up. Not literally. And figuratively. Before we do anything, where are our four-legged friends? Our four-legged. Is there one over there? No. The four-legged little felines are somewhere around here. So see, there's no kitty cats anywhere. No, they've scattered. They've skedaddled. They've skedaddled somewhere. They're off somewhere, being their best cat selves, living their best cat lives.
I'm faking.
Yes, she is. So, yes, kitties. Earthquake cam. Okay. Anyway, so all right, we'll check back in with them as situation warrants. How is everybody doing? Let's see who we got in the chat. We got Noobs T800. We got Ricardo War 444 Elizondo. We've got Arasaka, Dapper Goose. We've got Constant Drowsiness, Mr. MH. Please, Domino's the Biscos. Domino's the Biscos. How's Donkey Kong, baby? How's your Donkey Kong? How's your Donkey Kong, baby? How's your Donkey Kong? Hey, everybody. How you doing, everybody? We have Doctor Who news, more like Doctor Why Bother. We have Avengers news. We got week 12 scores. NFL. We got stuff going on. So, okay. Let's go and get into this. Listen. We kind of knew that the Marvel Cinematic Universe was in trouble. We didn't know how much. We didn't know how much trouble it was in until I saw this headline. Actually, Max sent me this headline. Turns out, the kids, as they say, don't like Marvel. They don't like Marvel. The kids, they're not into Marvel.
That's like comparing,
Well, we'll get to that. Alarming Marvel statistic sets up a huge problem for Avengers replacement. The MCU has enjoyed a decade and a half of financial success, but its struggle to reach one demographic may spell trouble for an upcoming film. I got thoughts on that actually too. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is struggling to attract younger audience, as seen in data for historically bad opening weekend of the Marvels. Young Avengers team, which targets younger viewers, may face challenges if younger audiences are not showing up to cinemas. It's unclear whether the issue lies with the MCU itself or the decline in cinema attendance among Gen Z. But project quality and a return to the interconnected narrative of Infinity Saga could help increase viewership overall. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has been a box office juggernaut for 15 years, but viewership for the Marvels paints a concerning picture. Gen Z, how old would you say people in Gen Z are? Like maybe what?
20 or so.
20.
They're like 5 years old when this started.
So yeah, so like 5. Let's say about maybe 18 to 24. Yeah. Okay, 18 to 24. Would you say? Yeah. Is it okay? I think it's a good. Now, this brings up. I'm going to bring this up, and this comes to another point. Okay. And I'll bring this article up in a second. Okay. Now, where was I? But viewership for the Marvels paints a concerning picture for franchise's burgeoning Young Avengers project. It's a little secret that the MCU has failed to reach its early years' consistent critical and commercial highs in the post-Endgame multiverse saga. Despite standout hits like Spider-Man No Way Home and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, franchise veterans and newcomers alike have struggled to find solid footing. That continues with the Marvels. Historically bad opening weekend and specific viewership data lays bare a larger problem. The final scene at the end of the Marvels comically recreates Nick Fury's Avengers recruitment pitch from Iron Man. However, this time it's Iman Vellani's Kamala Khan, a character that nobody likes, trying to recruit Haley Steinfeld's Kate Bishop
for what appears to be the Young Avengers. This team of younger heroes has been teased for years with the introduction of characters like America Chavez, $20 cosplay girl, Eli Bradley. Oh, God. Eli Bradley. Patriot. Eli Bradley. Sort of like it's Black Kid Captain America, really. Seriously, yeah, it was the first Black Captain America that okay, well, anyway, Cassie Lang, Ant Girl. Despite the team being well known by comic readers, no, that's not okay. Well known. There's a difference between being well known and well liked. Okay, let's just start there. And packed with potential talent in the MCU, Marvel Studios is simply failing to gain the attention of the project's presumed target audience. With the Marvels turning to in the worst MCU opening weekend since 2008's The Incredible Hulk, it's clear that Marvel Studios failed to garner audiences' attention at large. However, viewership data by IndieWire also reveals one particularly concerning data point. Only 19% of the Marvel's viewers during the opening weekend were between the ages of 18 and 24. There's that demographic. The largest piece of the viewing pie belongs to the next age group, those between 24 and 35. But the failure to connect to younger viewers is an issue that signals more trouble as the MCU carries on for presumably another decade more. While not universally true, superhero movies have traditionally been aimed at children and young adult audiences, though viewers of all ages have certainly enjoyed them. However, as viewers who are in their early to mid-teens age, they seemingly aren't getting replaced at a matching rate. Moreover, going one step down the age bracket returns even lower results. According to the same report, viewers aged 13 to 17 only account for 8% of the Marvel's viewers. Is Gen Z the problem really worse now? Oh, for fuck's sake. The Marvel's disappointing viewership statistics for those between 13 to 24 begs the question of whether younger audiences ever actually made up a larger piece of the Marvel Studios audience. The data says that they did. The most direct comparison is from data is from 2019's Captain Whammon, which presumably targeted the same demographic as its sequel. But you sandwich that movie between two event films. That's the thing. Their viewers aged 18 to 24 made up a much more substantial 40% of the audience, a significant difference of 21%. It's unclear if this data aligns with the MCU's overall numbers, but it paints a discouraging picture for the MCU's next big Avengers-style team. Can Young Avengers actually work without young audiences? No, it can't. I don't think Young Avengers can work at all.
No, it's better to teenage girls.
The Marvels struggle. Who the hell is this?
Don't they forget teenage girls don't like each other?
They don't seem to understand it.
They don't know how teenage girls.
The Marvel struggle to attract younger audiences poses a problem for the team-up movie it teases. By its nature, Young Avengers is a superhero team aimed at younger audiences. However, if those younger audiences aren't showing up to the cinema, does their potential movie stand a chance? There simply isn't enough data to know. I'll say it. No, it doesn't stand a chance. Most importantly, Gen Z may simply be not attending cinemas overall as much as other age groups, signaling a problem with the theater-going experience more than the MCU itself. The theater-going experience has deteriorated over the last how many years? Yeah. Over the last 20 odd years. Since what? No, since the MCU. Since cell phones. Cell phones are ringing. People, when somebody pulls out that cell phone, you can see that light from everywhere. I was in a movie one time and the cell phone went off and everybody in the movie went, ah! Furthermore, opening weekend numbers don't account for the other ways in which younger audiences may be engaged, including subsequent weeks, showings, and viewership on Disney Plus. The group may also need more convincing of a project's quality, preferring to trust word of mouth and audience reviews after movies hit the big screen. At this point, it seems most likely that the project's quality is the more significant hurdle than overarching age group engagement, and the Marvel's data may be more indicative of the MCU's larger narrative and production troubles than anything else. The MCU's Infinity Saga was a pop culture phenomenon that excelled with memorable characters, relatively consistent quality, and satisfyingly interconnected narrative. If the MCU finds another way to bring those elements back, viewership will likely increase across the board. Okay, so they're making excuses, but listen, these are the characters you've got, though. You've got Hulk, son of Hulk here. You got girl Hawkeye, whoever this douche is. Pete. This is Black Pete Davidson. Riri.
Son of Hawkeye. She is son of Hawkeye.
Yes. Riri. You got these douchebags. The two fake kids. Wanda Maximoff's two fake kids. Those are, and White Vision. Okay. Seriously, those are your heavy hitters. Gen Z's attached to cell phones. They treat them as part of their bodies. Yeah. Leroy Shredding. Funny how the wokies and think their advanced original Star Trek had green and blue people. Wokey lose. Okay. When you put Ms. Kamala Khan ahead of Mr. Khan, you've got serious problems. We all know Mr. Khan is where it's at for Marvel, and all people. Mr. Khan will be chiming in a little bit about this.
He's the best character in there.
This is seriously, the Marvels keep failing. Damn, such a long time. I didn't hear news about it. When you put Ms. Marvel ahead, yeah, we read that one. Up next time in Vegas, get to meet both of you, Mecca and both of you YouTubers. Oh yeah. Mr. Ricardo, he's next time he's in Vegas. He wants to say hello. Okay. Here's the inherent problem. And again, Gen Z, like I said, they're age 18 to 24. About that. So right around the first Iron Man came out, they would make somebody. Let's just take the high end of the age group. They would have been 9. Okay, they would have been 9 years old. Here's the thing. Now, I was talking about this on the old podcast. Yes, Mr. Khan is a license to print money for Marvel. I talked about this on the old podcast. Okay. The 2017 New York Comic-Con retailer breakfast. Now, listen, again. Now, this isn't going back that far. However, kids start coming of age, they start getting their own money, and they start making. So 5 years ago, if a kid is about 18 now, they would have been 13, kind of the right age for Marvel. So we're just running the numbers. Actually, this is more 6-7 years ago. So anyway, but this has been going on for a long time. This has been going on for the last decade or so. Retailers who made it to the Marvel Retailer Breakfast meeting lunchtime at New York Comic Con and who survived the heated debate about diversity in comics were able to walk away with rare limited edition Virgin variant cover Marvel Legacy #1 by Art Adams. Oh, okay. That's not the story I wanted. That is not the story I wanted. Okay, so we're going to... Let me see. Hold on.
I'm not going to strew some topping. I'm going to fill it. Hopefully moist it up. I'm like, I'm going to butter and strew some.
Okay, let me see if this is the one here. Now, okay, all right, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Now, I said this for. Now, you want to talk about a narrative? This is a narrative. This is a narrative that they fed into. And Bleeding Cool is guilty of it. Bleeding Cool used to be a website I used to like, but now, this at the New York City Comic Con 2017, this was the headline: Black, homo, and freaking females. Heated scenes as retailers turn on each other at NYCC Q&A. The following all came out of Marvel's adjunct to Diamond Retailers Breakfast ahead of New York Comic Con, happening today. All you can catch up on retailer breakfast announcements here. But this was when the retailers got to ask Marvel stuff with a panel made up of Tom Brevoort, Nick Lowe, not the musician Nick Lowe, Christina Hannigan, and Charles Soule, and it didn't go well. Things started innocently enough. Marvel answered a question that no, there wouldn't be a Secret Empire Omega number 2, even though there was a Secret Empire Omega number 1. A question was raised about not including an issue number 1 on future one-shots anymore, to resounding retailer applause. Marvel replied to concerns about Avengers No Surrender weekly run starting January being on time. Okay. Another question about Marvel Universe. So far, so good. Okay, there are a bunch of content related, comic related questions. Questions asked, answers given, everyone mostly okay. Then one retailer got lots of applause for objecting to ordering the process that Marvel's lenticular covers. Bleeding Cool has covered repeated objections from other retailers away, but objections kept being brought up, and soon retailers objections kept being brought up, and soon retailers that makes no, proofread your shit. It's a long time ago, but proofread your shit. Soon retailers were bringing up the fact that Marvel now have female versions of characters instead of the males, with echoing shouts from the crowd of retailers about not changing all the characters all at once.
It's not the females, I don't think that's a problem. Where are we still? It's 15 years of this shit?
But I'm getting to a larger point. Here. Which is something I have also heard Marvel's executives themselves echo. But things were getting tense. Two older retailers starting raising their voices, arguing about diversity and how it does not work. The words black, homo, and freaking females were used multiple times. Well, you guys are focusing on the wrong point here. At which point, other retailers started to boo those retailers, and the room started to turn on itself. Marvel editor Nick Lowe tried to get calm by saying, Marvel try and tell, and they tell stories for everyone, that the old heroes are not going anywhere. Neither are the new ones. There is room for them both. The panel ended sharply with Marvel Senior Vice President of Sales, David Gabriel, saying he would give out his email address to any retailer who still had concerns. And with that, everyone got kicked out of the area. Okay, but here's what they're not telling you. Here is what they are not telling you. They are not telling you that there was a man who stood up and said, I have kids coming into my store, and they're looking for the characters in the movies, and they're walking out. You are sending me books that I cannot sell. That is what happened. You are sending me books I cannot sell. Kids are coming to the store. They're walking out empty-handed.
And here's the problem. Here's the problem with that. And inverse, and the other problem is we have inverse. They went with the same narrative. Oh well, there's a bunch of narrow-minded comic book fans, a bunch of old men. But here's the inherent problem. The comic books are supposed to be a springboard into getting into this world, into this Marvel world. Because movie, you go see it once, you pay your $12, your $12, $13, $15, whatever. You sit there for 2 hours, that's it. Comic books are a monthly thing. They are a monthly thing. To really make inroads with these movies, you have to keep kids on the treadmill. And those kids that were 8, 9 years old who were walking into this guy's store, they're the ones you want to go see these movies. You never grandfathered them in. You never did the work. You never laid the foundation for these kids to be fans. You never did you never did anything. And you know what? Who do you have? Okay. Who do you have? You have Heather Antos, you have Gail Simone, you have Kelly Sue DeConnick. You have people that you pay to make potential fans unwelcome. If you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. It's as simple as that. Well, okay, fine. We're not buying your book. Why aren't you buying my book? You told me not to buy it, bitch. You gave people characters that nobody likes. You have Asian Hulk. You have freaking Riri Williams. People are looking for Tony Stark. They're getting Riri Williams. And there was something about, what did you say on the new Doctor Who? They were drinking coffee? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then there was that expression.
No, it's not even, it's not even that. Oh, too bad you're not a woman anymore. You just wouldn't understand.
Yeah, exactly. But, there was that whole thing, feelings in the hallways, feelings drinking coffee, and they're pulled, and I even pulled up an Avengers panel one time and said, oh yeah, we'll talk about over a cup of coffee. I'm like, and freaking Ahsoka, they were drinking coffee. I'm like, that was the whole thing. Everybody just stands around drinking coffee. You know why? Because it's easier to write action scenes. But the whole problem. Again, and you're right, and you're absolutely right. They keep on the mantra, keep up calling former customers bigots, racists, homophobes, transphobes, misogynists. See how long business lasts after years. They've done everything. They have done everything to alienate people. They have done everything to alienate people. And they really shot themselves in the foot. They really have. And all the Mary Sue and all the Bleeding Cools, they all made excuses. And you know what? The chickens came home to roost. And they have nobody to blame but themselves. And it bled over into the movies. I'm trying to find the actual comics beat. No, it's not that. I said the Mary Sue. Fuck the Mary Sue. Jesus Christ.
You know, I used to be able to find this pretty easily, but controversy. You know, this is yeah. Comics Beat retailer outraged the Marvel panel. I think this was it. Hold on. This, and like I said, this is, and I came into the podcast saying this exact same thing. Now it's question started out with construct one real. Okay, yeah, another. Oh, this is just a reprint of. This is just a reprint of Hollywood Reporter. Everything went wrong for Marvel. I mean, let's see. October, June. Full scale revolt. Let's see. Presentation to full scale revolt. Is this it? Hollywood Reporter. Sorry, that page is not found. Looks like they're trying to bury it. But again, you gave people nothing they could sell. They can't sell these books. And now you're expecting Gen Z to come in and say, oh yeah, go see the movies based on the characters that you didn't like and that we shamed you for rejecting. I predicted everything. Yes. Well, listen, I take no pride in that. Predicted everything in She-Hulk because he understands exactly the mindset of these people and how they work. He said about women who can't get over high school, and he was right. Yeah. Listen, I take no pride in that. I take no pride in it. And again, you have people who have contempt for the audience. Stan Lee said that when he started Marvel, there was this thinking, especially by the publisher, that comic books were for kids and stupid adults. And you know what? That's come full circle. Kelly Sue DeConnick thinks you're stupid for liking this stuff. Gail Simone thinks you're stupid for liking this. Well, listen, it's some modern myth stuff. That's the thing. But like, you can like it as nostalgia. There's nothing wrong with that. Which is why the South Park, yes, brilliant, yes, representing extreme right wing fans. Yes, exactly right, Hammerslime. But the whole thing, this was all an effort, and I say this with no apologies. This was all an effort. All this happened because Disney wanted to cheap out. They did not want to pay the original creators of these characters. They wanted to stiff Jack Kirby. They wanted to stiff Stan Lee's family. They wanted to stiff Joe Simon. They wanted to stiff Roy Thomas. They wanted to stiff Steve Ditko. That's right, Naranja. So you know what? They say, let's come up with alternate versions of these characters that we own outright. Exactly. This doesn't make any sense. When they were sitting there next to the black woman, supposed to be Cartman, how does this make any sense? It makes perfect sense. The problem is you. I'll clip that and I'll add it to my thing here. So again,
all of this comes back. This was the harbinger. 2017, the New York Comic-Con breakfast, retailer breakfast. And I'm pretty sure if I poke around, I'll be able to find it. But that, and again, the retailers' comments are mysteriously scrubbed. It's almost like they're trying to memory hold this. They said, we are getting books that we can't sell. And those kids who walked into the store at 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, whatever they were the ones that you were supposed to be counting on to carry on for the next phase of Marvel. You're right, and you're right. They did it. They tried to do it with Star Wars as well. See, here's how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to work as if nobody gets into anything unless somebody else got them into it. Here's what I mean by that. You don't get into baseball unless your dad brings you, or your dad or your mom or your older brother brings you to a game. You don't get into comic books unless you know somebody who has comics. You don't get into playing guitar unless you know someone who plays guitar and it seems cool. You don't get into cars unless somebody has a car and you thought it was a cool hobby. Maybe you should try it yourself. Use elements when extending use mostly bad. Yes. But they did do it. Well, they cherry picked the elements they want. What Marvel tried to do, what Disney tried to do, they thought they could just replace fans wholesale. Yeah, we don't need anybody else. Yeah, we'll just all these kids that are in Brooklyn with the beards and the lumberjack shirts. They don't live near a tree. They don't have the upper body strength to pick up an axe, and they shop at Whole Foods and buy and just have on their iPhones on Twitter all day. Yeah, those are our fans. They thought they could go to Twitter for their fans. And listen, hey, let me tell you. Here's the mistake they made. They bet that Twitter engagement and social media engagement, and Kathleen Kennedy even said it's all about the engagement. They bet that social media engagement was going to translate into dollars, and it didn't. It didn't. It did not. It didn't. And let me tell you something. And Mecca's going to hate me for this. Mention this. I bring up The Daily Show. That fucknut Trevor Noah, why did they hire him? Because here's a couple reasons why. Because they thought they could take the brand global, but that was a mistake. It's a show. It's an American satire show about American politics, American news, American celebrities, and the American media and the people who reported on. So it's going against the very brand, very nature. But the other thing was he has a large social media presence, which are probably mostly bots. Social media engagement does not translate into dollars. Parrot Analytics is killing these industries. Marvel responded to a poll, I think it was on Facebook. They asked women if you are interested in comics. Not do you like comics, not do you buy comics, not do you read comics. Are you interested in comics? And I think 53% said yes. And that was the data that they went with. They made a huge bet on that. And you know what? You lost. You lost big. The Marvels is the end result of that bet. I saw what they did. And they tried to, and they did it badly. You have probably lost me permanently. You lost me permanently too. You know what I would? You know what? Listen, I don't have any kids, but I would have loved if I had a son or daughter. I would have loved to have taken them to see Captain America. I would have loved to take them to see Star Wars. This is Star Wars. I saw this when I was your age. This is Captain America. I used to read his comic books when I was your age. Comic books. We're gonna get some. Can you show me yours? Can
Well, your kids aren't gonna like the same shit you like.
Well, but still, though, it gets them interested in something, you know? It gets them interested in something. They can go, and then who knows what direction it takes. But, you know, who knows what direction they take it in. You know, true crime may come back. Henceforth, they did a similar thing with Star Wars, like with Marvel, stated earlier, make similar derivative characters so we can avoid paying writers or changing existing characters. That is correct. Again, the seed was planted. The seed was planted all those years ago. Yeah, we'll watch Star Trek with them. And, you know, like I said, stuff evolves, okay? Star Trek, the original series, evolves into the next generation. It evolves into Voyager. It evolves into Deep Space Nine. Yeah, buddy. Yeah? What's up? What's up, Naranja? How you doing? And again, because we want to do 25% different, we get STD. We get Strange New Worlds. We get Picard. Yeah, it's time for the cat cam. Let's bring up the cat cam. But like I said, though, those chickens came home to roost, and they came home in a big way. Buddy, Ranger, buddy, here, buddy. Here, hold on, wait. Till I start the camera. Here, now you walk away. Here, buddy. Ranger, there he is. Yeah, that's right. That's right, buddy. There he is. Ranger, buddy. Oh, jeez. So anyway, yeah, listen. Listen, I only saw a little bit of Doctor Who. Hold on. When is that fourth Star Trek movie coming again? Oh God, it's coming. It's coming on February 31st in the year 2525. February. Yeah, he is a big boy. He's just a big cat. But again, like I said, they're trying to memory hold this. Now, as far as Doctor Who, I only saw a little bit of it, and it is thoroughly ridiculous. Again, did anybody really think it was going to be different? It was more of the same. They brought back David Tennant, and David Tennant is probably saying, "I came back for this, really." I really hope they gave him a big paycheck. But check out some stuff. Most part, yeah, let the YouTubers talk. Yeah, talk about it. Yeah. I really hope he's getting a big paycheck for that. David Tennant could have played the Doctor for as long as he wanted. But there's that line about, oh, it's too bad you're not a woman anymore. You're presenting as male. You don't get it. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. Words to that effect. I don't remember the words exactly off the top of my head. Doctor Who is just like, listen, I'm not a big Doctor Who fan, but I enjoyed it well enough. But I really do feel bad for people who have a lot of time and energy invested in Doctor Who, because seriously, if Disney had a brain to be Mr. Khan at the forefront of Marvel. Yes, all hail Mr. Khan. Yes, Mr. Khan would be We would love to see Mr. Khan in his own series. Oh yes, did somebody say my name? Hello, I'm Mr. Khan. How are you? How are you? I'm Mr. Khan here. Oh yes, I saw the Marvel movie. Oh, it is terrible. It is very, very bad. Very bad indeed. It's full of people. Hello, look at me. I am Mr. Khan. I am not Mr. Khan. I am Miss Marvel. And my movie stinks now. The movie's things are nice. It stinks worse than the kitty cat booby box. I say, why you make such bad movie? Don't you know how to make movie? Mr. Khan can make movie. Mr. Khan make movie. It's another matter about women, girl trying to be more like white woman. You call this diversity? She want to be like a white woman. Hello, look at me. I want to be white woman. And I'm dead now. What kind of movie is this? This movie is terrible. It is very, very bad. Yes, you see that? That is the expression I made out movie. What is that you want? Oh, you wanted two pigs. Two pigs are behind the blender. Yes. Hello, look at me. I am Mr. It is somewhere around there. I thought I saw him back there. I'm still doing this in character. But Mr. Khan was saying, oh yes, the people they're not going to buy the funny books. They are not going to go to the movie. How hard is this? How hard is this to figure out? It's not hard to figure out. You know, this is not hard to figure out. You know, listen, you have to understand. People like don't want to go see good movie. They don't want to see bad movie. Bad movie, bad movie, bad movie, bad movie, bad movie, bad movie, bad movie. Hey, you see, all the people want to see bad movie. I'm not going to see bad movie. Wait to see bad movie. You know why? Because Mr. Khan works hard for money. That's right, Mr. Khan dynasty. That is right. Social media does not turn into dollar. No, it doesn't. Support the $1 billion movie does turn into dollar. Yes, never been enough. That is right. Was it so expensive to hire the Billy Pipers to play the roses? They had to replace with trans woman. And the trans woman, she's not good looking at all. That's Mr. Khan. He does not do a thing for Mr. Khan. I'm sorry. Yes, she also like 15, yes. And how stupid is that Donna woman? She gave away all her money. Why do you give away all money? I'm not giving away gifts. Oh, she started charity. She started charity. Oh, I'm going to give it to charity. Oh, there's a saying, charity starts in the home. Which is right. Donna, I'd say to her, Donna, why do you give away your money, you stupid woman? You stupid. Mr. Khan can think of things to do with money. Mr. Khan, investment broker.
I would do enough. I would start up enough stuff too.
Yes, that is right. No, you can't give people handouts. No, you don't give them handout. You don't give them handout. Mr. Khan would say, oh, this foundation, and you work for foundation, and Mr. Khan have foundation. It's the Khan Foundation. The Cool Khan Foundation. KKF. That is right. It's a good thing we stop at those letters. It is right. It is right. What a coincidence that was. What a coincidence. Is 25% actual thing or is just so that they can justify changes? Mr. Khan, not the lawyer. Hold on. Mr. Khan will answer that. Shlomo Man will answer that later. When Mr. Khan go away. But Mr. Khan, that is right. Mr. Khan is patriarchy personified. But Mr. Khan is going to go bye-bye now. Okay, Mr. Khan, go bye-bye. He's going bye-bye. Don't go see the Marvelous. Don't give him your money. Because they are very bad. They are very, very bad. So, okay, everyone, have a good night. Bye-bye. The great Mr. Khan. We love it when Mr. Khan drops by. Is the 25% different actual legal thing, or is it just so they can justify the changes that they do or try to? The 25% different thing comes from a photo we saw of one of the nacelles from Star Trek. And that it's pretty much legalese. Listen, there's really no way to gauge what 25% different is.
Change it enough for the copyright.
You have to change it enough for the copyright. So it's from this photo. Now let me show it to you. Hold on. It's from this photo.
That was from a Trek convention in Ireland.
Yeah, it was from a Trek convention in Ireland. Here. Oh, well, hold on. I want to make sure there's anything dirty in my photos here. Okay, yeah. Well, let me open this photo in Google Chrome. So that's you probably open with Google Chrome. Choose another app. More apps. Where the heck is Chrome? Oh, you no good, Nicks. Well, I'll just open it in Firefox or Internet Explorer. Oh, you sons of bitches. Open with, should say Chrome. GIMP Chrome. Oh, heck with it. Oh, well, I don't think there's anything dirty in my photos here. Okay, here. Let me increase the size. Phrasing. Okay, yeah. Now, this comes from like a Trek convention in Ireland.
Production designer talking about
Yes.
the changes between.
Yeah, a production designer was talking about the change between the original nacelles and the new ones. It says hand signs. I can't read that. What it says. Hi, Scott. Sorry, this too was a part of the 25% difference between the two ships. So they're showing you the differences here. This is the original. One's the original. The original versus the new one. This is the original with the NCC 1701. This is the new one. And actually, there was a man, the production designer, John Eves, said that the reason why the Enterprise is different in Discovery is because of legal reasons, not aesthetic. And then they quickly backtrack. Oh, no. It's really aesthetic reasons. It's really aesthetic. But the guy admitted it. He let the cat out of the bag. So, yeah. So it's kind of it's not really a hard fast rule, but they kind of estimate. Okay, yeah, I guess it's different enough. They make enough changes to make it visually and tonally different. So there you go. So hopefully that answers that. So there is a story. Let me check some animal news. Now let me go check some animal news. We got some animal news. Ew. Okay. Okay, that's not good. All right. Oh, that's kind of sad, so we're not going to do that one. Okay, well, all right, here we go. Hey, Jessica Kasumi, how are you doing? Basically, it was like CBS owned Star Trek series rights and Paramount movie rights, and neither could use material from each other without having to pay use for certain IPs. That is actually pretty correct. Paramount wanted to keep making movies, so CBS said, "Well, listen, you can't use when the two split. When the two split, essentially, what happened was Paramount got the movie stuff, and CBS got the TV stuff. But they said Paramount said we want to keep making movies. All right, we'll cut you a special license. And technically, Bad Robot does have a hand in making the Star Trek TV series, but it's under a secret hideout. Zabu, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Zabu. Hey, Chonker. Hey, Zabu. Where the heck did the camera go? Hey, buddy. There he comes. Yeah, Les Move has really screwed over Star Trek fans. All right, so we got some animal news. There's a story about a Colorado man who was hiking, and sadly he passed away. He died on the hike, but his dog was found later at his side, but we're not going to do that. It's very sad. But we're going to do this ridiculous bit of news for animal news. Puking bird is named New Zealand's bird of the century after campaign by John Oliver. Vote checkers were so overwhelmed by the comedian's high-profile push for the Putuketeke that they had to postpone naming the winner. Wellington, New Zealand, comedian John Oliver has succeeded in his campaign to have what he describes as a weird puking bird with a colorful mullet win New Zealand's Bird of the Century contest. He managed to elbow out the iconic national bird, the kiwi. Okay, we'll do that one. He managed a conservation group Forest and Bird announced Wednesday that Oliver's favored water bird, the Putukekeke, I don't know how to pronounce this. The Pute. Let's call it the Pute. Had won after Oliver went all out in a humorous campaign for the bird on his HBO show last week tonight. The North Island brown kiwi came in second. Vote checkers in New Zealand were so overwhelmed by Oliver's foreign interference, they had to postpone naming the winning bird for 2 days. Usually billed Bird of the Year, the annual event is held to raise awareness about the plight of the nation's native birds, some of which have been driven to extinction. This year, the contest was named Bird of the Century to mark the group's centennial. Oliver exploited a loophole in the rules, allowing anybody with a valid email address to cast a vote. Oliver had a billboard erected Lord of the Wings in the New Zealand capital, Wellington. He also put up billboards in Paris, Tokyo, London, Mumbai, India. He had a plane with a banner fly over Ipanema Beach in Brazil, and he wore an oversized bird costume on Jimmy Fallon's The Tonight Show. After all, this is what democracy is all about, Oliver said on his show, America interfering in foreign elections. Forrest and Bird did not immediately release a final vote tally till Wednesday, but said the group did receive more than 350,000 verified votes, more than 6 times on the previous record of 56,700 votes in 2021. They said Oliver's high-powered campaign temporarily crashed their voting verification system. I've always liked John Oliver. It's been pretty crazy in the best possible way, Chief Executive Nicola Toki told the Associated Press before the winner was announced. New Zealand is unusual in that birds developed as the dominant animals before humans arrived. Yes, that's right, Zabu. If you think about the wildlife in New Zealand, we don't have lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Oh my. Toki said, despite nearly 9 of every 10 New Zealanders now living in towns and cities, she added, many retain a deep love of nature. We have this intangible, extraordinary, powerful connection to our wildlife and our birds, Toki said. The contest has survived previous controversies. Election scrutineers in 2020 discovered about 1,500 fraudulent votes for a little spotted kiwi. And 2 years ago, the contest was won by a bat, which was allowed because it is considered part of the bird family by indigenous Maori. This year, organizers said they eliminated more fraudulent votes, including 40,000 cast by a single person for the eastern rockhopper penguin. Oh, pardon me. Toki said that when the contest began in 2005, they had a total of 865 votes, which they considered a great success. She said the previous record vote count was broken within a couple of hours of Oliver launching his campaign. Toki said Oliver contacted the group earlier this year asking if he could champion a bird. They had told him to go for it, not realizing what was to come. I was cry laughing, Toki said when she watched Oliver's segment. Oliver described how the Putakiteke, which number less than 1,000 in New Zealand and are also known as the Australian crested grebe, eats its own feathers before vomiting them back up. They have a mating dance where they both grab a clump of wet grass and chest bump each other before standing around unsure of what to do next. It sounds like a lot of dates people have. Oliver said on the show, adding he never identified more with anything in his life. Some in New Zealand pushed back against Oliver's campaign. One group put up billboards reading, "Dear John, don't disrupt the pecking order," while others urged people to vote for the kiwi. Oliver responded by saying the kiwi looked like a rat carrying a toothpick. For the record, all of your birds are great, and it would be an honor to lose to any of them when the results are announced on Wednesday, Oliver said on the show. The reason it's so easy for me to say that this the reason that it's so easy for me to say that is that we aren't going to lose, are we? Are we going to win? And we are going to win, and we're going to win by a lot. There's John Oliver. He's a funny dude. Hey, my Azirus, how you doing? Gene Simmons, yes, Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons invented Marvel. That's right, you know that. Hello, this is Gene Simmons. This is Gene Simmons of Kiss. This is Gene Simmons of Kiss. Gene Simmons invented Marvel. Kiss had a Marvel comic book, as you know. Gene Simmons is going to try a blueberry muffin, cranberry muffin. It is quite delicious. Yes, Gene Simmons likes blueberry muffins.
That just smells like scone.
That's right, smell like scones. Kiss selected scones.
Lingonberry in it or whatever.
Yes, lingonberries.
Get more of that.
And Zabu is going to jump on the table.
No.
Cat cam. Hey, buddy. What's up? What's up, buddy? Yes, Gene Simmons loves cranky bits. Gene Simmons of Kiss loves cranky bits.
Not the best I've made, but
Not the worst, though.
it's a weird recipe.
So, yes, Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons' weird recipe. All right, so, yes. Technically, we haven't had lunch. We had lunch.
We haven't had dinner.
So let's take a look at the other animal news story.
Get down. Get up on the table.
Okay. Oh, wait, the one about the that's hold on. What is this?
What?
That's a UFO.
Before that.
Okay.
I don't have any.
Oh, this one, cougar.
Yeah.
Oh, kitty. Oh, kitty. Oh, yes, a kitty. Oh, hold that, please. He's snorting. He's wheezing.
Yeah, he wants this muffin.
Here's another animal news. Official cancel cougar warning for neighborhood after finding animal was just a house cat. Oh, there's no way. To guard Oregon. Oregon officials say they have canceled a warning regarding a cougar in an area park that was issued on Thursday. The animal was reportedly spotted by a woman who was in Cook Park in the Tigard area Thursday. Officials said the woman claimed to have seen the cougar around noon to the west of the soccer field. The Public Works Department alerted the Tigard police and the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife Agency. Residents in the area were advised to keep an eye on their surroundings and keep their dogs on leashes. On Friday, the Wildlife Agency clarified the animal reported was not a cougar, but a house cat. The team said it was able to identify the animal seen in the area as that day as a domestic cat after reviewing a video that was shared with them. The video is grainy, but the number one indicator is its size compared to the tree and compost garbage bin. The department shared the video. Department shared regarding the video. Also, the fence is likely 6 feet, which puts the cat at less than 1 foot height. Officials added that cougar spotted at Cook Park in Tigard yesterday. Turns out it was a house cat. This happens more often than you think. So there's a kitty. The kitty, always a good kitty. Always a good kitty, 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 kitty. You're both good kitties. So let's see. Let me see. Did they share the video? Did they share the video? Oh, yeah, there's the video. There's video of it. Okay, let's check out the video. Okay, there's video. Apparently there's the kitty. There's the tree. Okay. He's not doing anything. Just kind of standing there. Okay. Kind of anticlimactic. All right. I guess. If you're way away. I want to watch something. If I eventually find some other way, usually YouTube's more fun. Yes, YouTube is more fun. All right, everybody. I put my cat's litter box sometimes. People come over and think I have a mountain lion for a pet. That's pretty funny. Yes, Steven Seagal does resemble pufferfish. It's just me. Sometimes Gene Simmons sounds like Walter Cronkite. Sometimes he sounds like Walter Cronkite. Gene Simmons of Kiss did indeed invent Walter Cronkite. So let us go to week 7. I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't have time to get together any future headlines. Future headlines will be making their return soon, I promise. But we have week 12 NFL scores. So week 12 of 18. Let's go. Hold on. Week 12 of 18. Everybody get your betting tickets out as we recap the scores. Week 12 NFL. Your Thursday night game, the Packers over the Lions, 29-22. The Cowboys over the Washington diverse group of people collectively engaging in football-like activities team, 45-10. The 49ers over the Seahawks, 31-13. The Jets losing to the Dolphins, 34-13. The Colts beating the Buccaneers, 27-20. The New York Football Giants winning in a squeaker over the New England Patriots at the final buzzer, 10-7. The Steelers defeating the Bengals, 16-10. The Titans over the Panthers, 17-10. The Jaguars over the Texans, 24-21. The Falcons over the Saints, 24-15. The Rams over the Cardinals, 37-14. The Broncos defeating the Browns, 29-12. The Bills losing to the Eagles, 37-34. The Chiefs over the Raiders, 31-17. in your late game, the Ravens are up on the Chargers 10-3. Ravens have the ball. 1 minute, 6 seconds to go in the half. Tomorrow night, dun, 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 your Monday night matchup, Monday Night Football. The Bears take on the Vikings, 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Central Time, 6:15 Rocky Mountain, and 5:15 Pacific. So those are your scores for this week 12 in your National Football League. Everyone. Okay, hold on. I don't have fear of missing out. It was just, anyways. Yeah, okay. Do you have certain websites that you go to for animal news? Well, it's where I can find the most interesting story, usually. I look for an interesting story. A few weeks ago, a boy was killed by a pack of monkeys. Ooh, village. No, I didn't hear about that. Ooh, that's terrible. Yeah. No, we usually stay away. We usually stay away from the tragic and the sad animal news.
Because only assholes want to hear that. Who want to be dissected alive for other children. Too much?
Well, yeah, we usually don't go with those stories.
No, you never go with them.
No, we don't. Well, listen, we don't go with those stories. We usually like to end on an upbeat note. We like to end on an upbeat note. Animal news should be, I think, we should always like happy animal news. Just like this guy here. Just like this guy. This guy's happy, even though he looks like he's snorting. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, buddy? That's right. That's right. Okay, there's Zabu. The other ones are around here somewhere. Not sure where, but they're around. They're off living their best Zabu life in Catwoman. Okay. So like I said, we usually like to end on an upbeat note. So there you go. Everyone. Okay, we're going to end the show there. Everyone, have a good rest of your day. Have a good evening. Have a good tomorrow. Have a good morning. Have a good night. Check out everybody. You be doing a stream later?
Probably. I got the new Mario thing.
Becca has the new Mario game. She's going to be playing that.
Maybe tonight. I don't know.
Yes. I'm still waiting for the update to Undisputed to drop. They said fall. Who knows? Everyone, have a good rest of your day. Everybody, we'd like to thank everybody in the chat. Kermit Frog, Jessica Sumi, tip your waitresses, tip your bartenders and waitresses, Maziris, Senator Hammerslag, Mr. MH. Everybody, there's a lot of people in the chat. Anubis, Mr. MH, this other guy, the other guy here. You know who you are. Listen, don't feel bad if I don't thank you personally. Everyone, have a good rest of your day. No drinking, no driving. We want to see you back here next time. So, as always, we will catch you next time.